Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing very well. At least one. So, hello to everyone who's listening. And I'm right in time today. Not late. Not too early. As it should be. So, what I'm going to do today. I planned to finish a figure that I started last week. But to be honest, I kind of forgot about it. And so today I was thinking about what to draw today, and I came up with the idea for a new figure. So I forgot that there was already one which I wanted to finish, but well, anyway. Today the stream will be a little shorter than usual. Because, hey, Carlina, hey, thank you so much. That's really nice of you. I was just saying that the stream will be a little shorter today. I'm okay. Not super okay. I'm not feeling super well. That's why I think it will not be a 3 hour or 3.5 hour stream. I don't know. Well, it feels like an infection of any sort. I don't know. I feel hot. I mean, not hot, but hot. You know what I mean? Slight headache. It's not super bad. So I'm okay. Don't worry. No, I'm not getting sick. I'm pretty sure it will be better tomorrow. Maybe it's an allergy, something like that. I don't know. Yes, you're right. I prepared a bottle of water with some lemon in it and some orange. I took some vitamins, which I do actually every day. Yeah, you know, it's true struggle. Allergies plus being sick. Yeah. Um, I don't have lots of allergies. Just, I think it's one type of metal or something they add to metal called nickel. Is that a word in Canada too? I guess so. Nickel, and you know, for example, if I wear glasses with a metal frame, usually it's not pure metal. You know, they add stuff to it because it's cheaper, and I can't wear glasses with metal frames. At least not if they are in touch with my skin or watches. You know, the rear side of watches usually cause some infection at my skin. Yeah, exactly. Nickel is a really bad thing. So what I usually do, because I have some very old glasses, sunglasses, and they have a metal frame. So what I do is I use transparent lac color, you know, the stuff that girls put on their fingernails. You know what I'm saying, right? I have to put this on the metal frame, or I use nail polish, right? Yeah, I think so. And that helps. I just have to make sure that the metal does not touch my skin. That works. Okay, so what am I drawing here? I draw a figure. My theme for today is it is, let me think. Vampires. I love vampires. So let's try a vampire. Close. Looking up. I don't know. Maybe into the light. That hurts. So sorry if I have to cough or whatever today. Has ascending. No worries, I'm in the same boat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, how was your weekend, Kalina? I hope you had a great one. Looked like shit, like one foot in the grave bed. Oh dear. Again. I hope it's the same foot and not both. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. What is it? Why do you feel bad? Oh, you said so. You're in the same boat. So you feel like having a flu? Oh, you're still sick. Oh dear. So have you seen a doctor? Quebec doesn't have a lot of doctors. Really? Quebec, isn't Quebec a pretty big city? There's Quebec, the province, and then see. Oh dear. So I see. So you're not living in the city of Quebec, right? Did I get it right? Quebec City is beautiful. Yeah, I thought so. Not that I've any idea because I haven't been there yet. I'm living in the boonies. Boonies. Sounds like it's the boonies. It's very far from city life and I love it. Oh, middle of nowhere, I see. Okay. In the nature. Well, that sounds great. But yeah, as always, it has advantages and disadvantages too, right? I used to be from Toronto and there's too much stuff there. Yeah, I see. I live in a pretty small town as well. But it's surrounded by, well, big cities. You wouldn't call it big cities. But for Germany, it's pretty big. It's at least, I live in the middle of the most populated area. It's still green, but the density of bigger cities here is pretty high. It's an industrial area. And there's a small town just in the middle of it, and that's where I live. So it takes me an hour or half an hour to an hour by car to reach all the bigger cities around me. After moving to a small town in Quebec, I felt so much more free. Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally understand that. Not that I have it right now. As I said, it's a small town, but it's still, or a small city, it's still a city. And, well, there are some green areas close by, so I don't have to drive to see some nature. Hey, Samuel. Nice to see you. How are you doing? That's awesome, you made it. And you didn't miss anything. I'm okay. So if that was a question for me, and you know, I will not stream too long today. Maybe 1.5 hours, maybe 2, I think. Trying to get a figure on paper. That looks weird. Yeah, you will probably watch the whole stream. It will not be a 3-hour stream today. And also, I have no idea what I'm drawing. I just said, well, you know, I forgot about the figure I drew last time. Last Thursday, I think. Totally forgot about it. My original plan was to finish it. And then I totally forgot it. And today I was thinking, okay, so I have no idea what to draw today. And then I was thinking about vampires. Oh yeah, and I had a crazy idea. You know, I mean, everyone knows the story, of course. Everyone knows Bram Stoker's Dracula, right? An automatic drawing. Automatic drawing, like, just let it happen. Yeah, kind of. If that's what you're saying. You know, I have a couple of reference images here on my screen. Nothing fancy, just, you know, some figures, So figures that show some muscle groups, because I'm so dumb when it comes to anatomy. Anatomy sucks. Yes, kind of. Well, of course, it's great well, I don't think you have to master it, but if you're good at it, good enough, I think it's great. Even if you don't draw figures, if you draw creatures, you get away with a lot of wrong anatomy. At least it has to look believable. And therefore you need to know some basic anatomy. But it's such hard work to learn it. A lot of practice and now I'm probably not patient enough to put in all this practice. Well, I have to, and maybe I will. Anyway, I'm not yet there. Carolina, I've been trying to fix the anatomy for my own drawing. Finding the exact reference I need is too time consuming. Yes, you're right. And I made the same experience. I never find the exact reference, and which should be okay. You find stuff that is kind of similar, whatever, but never the exact anatomy or reference you're looking for. So, as of anatomy, therefore, it's helpful if you at least understand a little bit. That if you have some reference that is, let's say, even if it's not even close to what you're going for, it gives you enough information to translate it into whatever you want. If that makes sense. I'm not sure. And anyway, it's still hard work. And I try to start to learn it in an effective way, at least what I believe is an effective way. I started with one portion, like arms. And I try to understand the muscle structure. So that I'm at least able to draw an arm that is believable. So, and the next thing might be legs and the torso, and so on. But I think you really have to work on this stuff for quite a while. Like maybe, you work on arms for 2 weeks, which sounds super boring, and it is probably, um, or definitely. But after 2 weeks, man, you're really good at arms, I think. Yeah, that's one way to go, and that's uh, that's great. I I was thinking about stuff like DAS or getting, an anatomy figure in 3D to use it as reference. Um, that you can pose, for example. And I believe there are some good ones out there that you can buy, maybe, and then use in 3D Max or Maya. I I haven't used DAS for a long time, but I always thought that these figures, they are too smooth. I don't know, they don't really give me what I need. But I think getting an anatomy model could be great. Maybe one that you can change, like, blow up from a tiny guy to, a muscle guy, or, that would be cool. And I'm sure there's something out there. I guess so. So here's another thing I have to work on, and always struggle with it. Even if I'm able to draw a figure, it's a naked figure, kind of. And I think, okay, so what would the figure wear? I think my visual library is not that bad, but I guess not good enough. I always struggle with, adding details and stuff to my figure, like clothes and that's definitely something I have to work on. Yeah. Um, well, I rarely draw real human, I think. And I believe the reason for it is because my bad anatomy. So I feel pretty comfortable with creatures, because I can, I can, how should I say it? I can tweak anatomy. Oh, Samuel. Thank you. Yeah, there's not much going on right now on YouTube. So, oh, and by the way, Samuel, what you said, you always redraw some arms, legs, and even torsos of Frazetta. Yeah, Frazetta, you know, there's, you can't do anything wrong with studying Frazetta. He's so awesome. I just recently bought a Frazetta book, which I really like. Of course, it's not all his work, but most of his paintings, and really cool stories about Frazetta. It's like interviews with guys he worked with, and I think it's actually based on an interview with Frazetta himself. Steve Huston. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I mean, there are so many great guys out there who, let's say, who work in the same realm than Frazetta, but I was always fascinated by Frazetta because I don't know, he was a workhorse. Can you imagine that he did most of his paintings in less than a day? At least many of them. I'm pretty sure he did lots of sketches up front and also used some gouache, for example. He did some gouache paintings. But when he started painting with oil, he said that often it took him a couple of hours. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, you're right. And there's also a guy, I'm so bad with names. He's running an atelier. I think his name is Watts Atelier. And he's a huge fan of Frazetta. He was talking about how he met Frazetta, and he's a great guy too. He talks about a lot of great stories, and he's running an atelier for a long time. He's an older guy himself, and lots of great people actually studied in his atelier. For example, Broco. Everyone knows Broco, right? And he was a student of Watts. Was it Waits? Watts. I think Watts. I will find the name and write it down. His paintings are so energetic, the colors vibrant. Jeff Watts, exactly. Thank you, Samuel. So you know the guy, and he's great. And he trained, I don't know, many of today's best concept artists and fine artists, I think. And some actually became instructors in his atelier as well. But I know for sure Broco was one of his students. Oh, I'm doodling around here at his hips because I don't know what I should do with his lower part. In some way, I want to, I don't know, do a standard pose, like so. Jeff Watts, yeah, he's awesome. He's a fine artist, and I think his father was a fine artist too. And Jeff Watts, he was talking about Frazetta and how he studied, because his father was a fan of Frazetta, and he collected all the covers of the magazines, you know, the covers with Frazetta paintings. And Jeff Watts, as a young kid, like when he was 6 or whatever, he used to be with his father in his atelier, and so he spent the time to study Frazetta covers at the age of 6. Unrelated, but please put big bat wings on your creature. I think it would be so cool. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. Seeing nude woman all over the place. Yes. He's, as I said, he's a fine artist. Big bad wings. Let me think. Where would I put them? I once did a drawing of a guy with some kind of bat wings. Let me see if I can find it. But it's just the upper body. but maybe I use the same kind of wings. And you, Carolina, you can tell me if you like these wings. They're not complete though. Let me see. When did I draw this? I think last year. Last year I had, you know, some kind of a vampire face as well. It's not this one. Let me just quickly find it. No, it's not this one. Oh, there it is. It's actually not really. There are not. There's not a lot of his wings, but so this was one drawing. Yeah, as you see, not a huge part of his wings. I think there was another guy. Have you seen the Teenage Twilight? Well, yeah, to be honest, I watched the Twilight movies. Not because I was super interested in it, but just to... oh, there he is. I kind of had to watch them. It sounds strange, but let's say it wasn't my free choice. So here's another guy with wings. I really like this one. So, two guys with wings. Okay, let me... So, I hope you can see it. Here you have my wing creatures. So I like these kind of, what you call these wings? They're not really bat wings, but, you know, kind of messed up wings. You're a Team Ugly Vampire Creature. Yes. Yeah, not so much Team Beauty Twilight. Hot vampires, right? No. Not that hot. Maybe this becomes my first hot vampire. The sparkly ones. Yeah. What was the guy's name? He played the last Batman. As I said, I'm not really good with names. Oh, what was his name? He was the sparkly vampire in the Twilight Zone movie. First hot one, I don't know. Well, it was. I was joking. No, I can't do. Hot vampires. You know, these legs already look too beautiful. Also, I need some space for the wings. Samuel. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. Yes, you will be missed, Samuel. But thanks for jumping in. It was great to see you here. Oh dear, I keep hitting the microphone. Yeah, have a great, well, evening, I guess, Samuel, and see you around. Oh, we have X. Hey, hello. Awesome. Hey, great to see you. I have class now, but I wanted to say hi. Oh, that's really nice of you, VFX. I'm only 100 messages away from VFX position. Excellent. Yes, so hurry up. And yeah, I think I just talked to one of the admins that I have to ban a few names because I believe they are bots and they lead the list. I don't know which one. And I have no idea how that works, but yeah, I want you guys to lead whatever list. I'm my worst self right now. Yeah, hope to see you soon, Samuel. This looks kind of strange. Better. So, how are you, VFX? Hope you're doing okay. good. That's great. I think wings, but mutated from The Last of Us. That would be so cool. Mutated from The Last of Us. Oh, well, I have to check that. I have to find some reference just to see. Oh, like fungi inspired wings. Let's see. You have to be brave. Sorry. Okay. Zombies with wings would be pretty scary, actually. Yeah, yeah, I like that. That's actually, I should note that down. Zombies with wings. Mm. Try to find some good reference here, so I don't have to use my own references. I will end up to draw exactly the same. Oh wait, oh, okay. Let's take these away and maybe some shorter wings. dental creatures, so I have to throw all my ideas at you. That's really good, because I'm not capable of developing ideas today. It's a little bit like the last stream. I'm doodling here for hours. At least no extreme use of eraser today. So I think the last figure I totally erased 4 times. This arm to hide behind. There's not much left of the arm. Like so. Do you take commission, Olaf? I like to do commissions and streams, so it's also looks like I know what I'm doing. Well, I've done a few commissions, but not a lot, to be honest. I never really actively tried to, to promote or get commission work. But I've done a little bit. Yeah, exactly. I would totally take commission work, but since I'm since I'm a total disaster when it comes to networking, get in touch to people, I don't know. So all I do actually is, I draw and then I throw this stuff into Instagram and that's it. I never really talk to anyone there or try to build a network or get connected to people. So yeah, I'm really not good at it, to be honest. And I kind of, it's like I don't want to bother people and ask for, hey, I'm free for commission work, so just send me a direct message. I mean, I'm not saying it is bad, I just feel strange when I do that. So, but when someone asks for it, I'm happy, of course, and sometimes it happens. And that was, well, it was like some comic art. Some people want me to draw their cars. it makes me super happy when people want to commission my art. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it is great, you know. I totally understand that. And there's another strange thing, you know. Even though I was used to, you know, to draw at work, you know, and it was always I was working towards deadlines at work, like to finish a design or concept work. So I'm absolutely used to it. But when someone asks me to draw something, I don't know. Sometimes it happens that I feel some sort of a block, and it doesn't happen all the time, but it happened. I remember it happened that suddenly I feel, you know, I'm not capable of, you know, to do that. I'm not good enough. Um, yeah, better is better when you're inspired. Yes, of course, in some way. On the other side, um, is I think as let's say as a professional, you know, or whatever. So if you get paid for some artsy work, you know, um, you have to, even if you're not inspired and if you don't feel like it's the right day to do some work, you know, I think you should be able to get something done. So at work, of course, I had good days and bad days. Inspired by the money. Yeah, could be inspiring. Um, you know, there are good days and bad days, and sometimes I didn't feel like, you know, like I want to draw, but yeah, then um, I had to be professional, you know, and just use my experience or skill um, and get a concept on paper, you know, or a good design. Well, maybe not a good design, but a design that at least was good enough to make the customer happy, or an idea. Um, yeah, and in some way, it should be the same with everything you do. I mean, of course, if I'm just doing private stuff like, you know, drawing a creature, so I can say, okay, I don't feel like that today, so I will not draw today. But as soon as someone else is involved, I think, yeah, I have to. I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest. I'm just blah blahing, as we say. No, these wings look stupid, right? No, they don't. I don't think so. I think it looks pretty neat, but they need a bit more dynamic to them. Yeah. That's right. Like, maybe not both. But would he use one wing but not the other? Like, you can have two different positions? Yeah, I think so. Maybe like that. So now I'm going to look for some bat wing reference. Let's see what I find. Okay, I start over, at least with this bit here. Let me see. I would make both wings like that. Like the left one, like, you know, up. So like he's actually taking a swing, is that even a word? Like he's, like, if there's the guy, you know, like so. And like so. Like he's flying upwards, right? Yeah. What do you think? Like so? But I have to... It should look like, you know, you should feel, you know, the force, like the downforce of the wings to lift him up. So, I think I need a lot more space. Let me change the canvas. And also the resolution. The resolution is pretty high here. So let's take this and now blow up the canvas. Which gives me a lot more space. But first, oh, stop. How do I pick this guideline here? Oh, I think with this tool, yeah, okay. But I think first I take a short break, Carolina, for a few minutes and a sip of water. Okay. And then I fix the wings. I like this. Like a strong, whatever the word is, stretch water and save the drawing. Oh, so good to have you, Carolina. Okay. First, save. Sorry, this happens sometimes. The screen goes black when I save in Clip Studio. I think it has to wake up my hard disk. Okay, I'll call it. What do I call it? I don't know. Wing guy. For now. Okay. So I see you. I see you in a few minutes. Okay. oversee the party. Great. Yeah, that's great. What's the time? It's midnight. Yeah, I think I'll take a short break, maybe 10 minutes. And then. Oh, hey, James. Nice to see you. Just in time, I was just going to take a 10-minute break. I see you getting the anatomy work in. Yeah, we were talking about anatomy quite a while. And how tough it is. But, well, who am I telling this? You know exactly. You did some great work and made some great progress, I think. Okay, James, I take a short break, but I will be back in 10 minutes. So I hope to see you in a few minutes. That will be cool. We can talk and have a chit chat. Ouch. Okay. I will switch off the cam and my mic and take a short break, but I'll leave the music playing. Okay. 10 minutes. Okay, here we go again. Let me erase that pretty quick, because I think I wrote it down on my drawing layer. Oh, hey, James. Yeah, Clayton gave me a nice shout out on Facebook and Twitter. Very kind of him to do that. Yeah, I actually saw it, and I saw your post in the Academy forum too. And yeah, very kind of him, but also well deserved. James. I used Bart Sears' book, Drawing Powerful Heroes, Volume 2. He has a page where he demonstrates different comic book styles. Did another post and video on that too. That book is really good and more of it makes sense now than when I really started drawing regularly in January. Yeah, I remember that. Bart Sears. I have to note that down. Oh. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Some books I have on my shelf, in regards of anatomy and, well, I have an anatomy book, but it's a real anatomy book, and I think it's good, but I think of limited help when it comes to heroes and comic styles, you know. But I always I look a lot at books. Let me see, what's his name? I'm pretty sure you know it. I think you even posted that you bought the books. You know, like Framed. Is it Framed Ink? These books are awesome. There's some anatomy in it, but it's also about composition and perspective. They are really good. Yeah, that's right. Then very often they don't show line art. You're absolutely right. Especially, what's his name? Hogarth? Oh, I'm so bad at names. Bridgman, I think, is really good. Framed Ink Volume 1 and 2, exactly. Yeah, I have them too. And these books are great. I really like them. I think they're really cool. And I believe there are some more books from this guy on the market, or even a new framed ink book. At least I believe I saw one on Amazon. Pretty expensive, so. I did the classic mistake, you know, I didn't figure out the pose first. Now, here we go. I don't know. Let's get this guy, this little guy. Oh boy. Something like this. I don't feel it's really dynamic, though. Twitter, yes, I have a Twitter account. So yeah, technically I'm on Twitter. Let me see. I haven't been there for a while. And my Twitter name is I think it's the same than my Twitch name. Let me use the guidelines to work out the 3D aspects of his figures. Yes, I've seen well, the last video I've seen, or the last stream, I've seen was his figure drawing, the figure, you know, the front view of the male figure. And I remember that he used some guidelines, you know, for the torso. So you might notice that I didn't really listen very well to the video, but I watched it and I tried to draw along. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting lost here. Maybe I use this drawing here as an underlay and draw a new one on top of it. It feels a little stiff. The guidelines can help the figure pop a bit more while you're laying the anatomy on top. I see. I think I have to rewatch the video, and also I'm a couple of videos behind. At least I think so. I saw the video, the front view video, but I have to rewatch it, as I said. And then I've seen he did side view, which looked pretty good and really helpful. And I think the 3/4 view will come next. Or maybe he did it already, I'm not sure. But I don't think so. look right. I use a program called Downy. Oh, I missed one. You might want to get a downloader application for Windows so you download the live sessions while the videos are still up for the next video. So, did Clayton stop to upload the videos? Because I remember, usually he, well, for, I don't know, for a day or two, the live video session was still up, until the next session started. But then he uploaded the video for download into the vault or whatever. Because sometimes, I miss a few days and when he's doing 2 or 3 streams in a row, I miss a lot. And that was why I posted a few days ago that I'm actually missing the uploads. And for the download option on YouTube, yeah, there's a little piece of software called Download Helper or anything like that, which does the job pretty well. But does he upload his videos on YouTube? Or do you use the software to download the videos straight from the Academy section? This looks terrible here. Academy is behind the paywall. He was downloaded on straight from. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the software I use only works with YouTube. I've researched a good video program. Videos from the website. Yeah, I remember. He was saying that he would actually go to provide a download option. I mean, of course, it wouldn't be okay to upload it anywhere else. That's absolutely understandable. Because it's kind of copyrighted content, right? Yeah, exactly. I don't think anyone would do that. Exactly. I actually like to download his videos because I don't know. Sometimes I get lost in the academy, you know, especially since they're, you know, like the titles of the videos, they have no date or a number or anything. And after a while, I get really confused because some titles sound pretty much the same, and there are different areas where he offers or provides the videos, and they're not really synchronized, I feel. So sometimes you find a video in one section, but you don't find it in the other section, and it's pretty tough to go through all the titles. Yes, yeah, right. It's already a huge backlog, and I think adding, let's say, a date to the title, so we can relate this to the timeline, to the timetable, and maybe also some kind of a numbering system. It would help, you know, to search, or it would make a search a lot easier, I believe. And that's why I download the stuff, you know, and then I add a number and a title and a date, and so it's pretty well organized on my hard disk, and easier to get back to it, you know, and rewatch it. But right now, I don't know, I feel I'm pretty lost. And I don't know really what I missed and what I didn't miss. And yeah, I will try that. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. Sometimes I'm in the live chat to say hello, and then I have to come back later to my download and pick up where I left off. Worry about it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's really good advice. Yeah, the point is sometimes, you know, I miss a couple of days or even weeks. Because I definitely can't participate live. It's just too late, you know. But maybe I have to get into the habit to look at the academy at least once a day. Yeah, let's do that. Let's meet on Discord. That would be awesome. And you have a, well, it's, New York. You have a great evening. I think I'm 6 hours or so ahead of you. So take care and yeah, let's have a chat soon. That would be awesome. Thank you, James. You take care too. Yeah. See you around. Bye. Tschüss. Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis bald, James. I think I add some values to get away from the line work. try. Probably the wrong brush to do that. I just want to add some, I don't know, background value. Ah, sorry for my coughing. Mm. Kind of like the Splendor effect. A little bit like using coal. Or smearing graphite. Let's keep going here. Hmm. This hand looks strange. Mm. Kind of like that the wings are, like negative shapes. Yeah, really like that. Okay, what's the time? 1:30 a.m. I think that's actually a great time to have a short break. Okay, let's do that. I will be back. I'll be back in 8 minutes. Okay. So, to everyone who's still in the stream, give me a short break and see you back in a few minutes. Okay. Let's do some let's add some last touches. Oh, Carlina. I see you got a lot done. Yeah, a little bit. Hope you like it. At least good enough, maybe. maybe to start a proper painting in 2 days. I went out for a scooter ride. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Sunshine. Oh, sounds even more beautiful. Well, we had a pretty hot day here as well. You didn't crash. Yeah. Oh, that's great. You take good care. I guess since the area you live in is not super busy. Well, I don't know. I guess the risk, well, there's always a risk, people are crazy. Yeah, and road quality. Here you go. I hope you take good care when you take a ride. Oh dear. Honestly, I believe scooters are super dangerous. Even more dangerous than a motorbike. Because I believe in a crash, you don't get off the bike as quick. You don't even, you just crash into your own scooter. Yeah, probably depends. God, I was graves, but the scariest part was I was really close to the road where I fell. Oh yeah. Oh dear. And the worst thing I believe is most accidents, when you ride a bike or a scooter or a motorbike, not even your fault, People drive like crazy. Oh dear. Well, I'm happy you didn't get hurt that bad. Well, bad enough, but you didn't die. At least, exactly. My boyfriend was super scared. Yeah, I can imagine. I think I would have no rest, when my girlfriend was out with a bike. until she got back. He looked back on the scooter and saw me on the ground near the road with things broken. Oh dear. It was on a highway, lots of cars. Oh man. That is scary. That's probably a good idea. Not go faster. I actually like to drive a motorbike. I don't have a license though. Should I say that live? No. Anyway, I didn't ride a bike for a while. I feel much safer having four wheels. Well, I did, but as I said, I don't have a license. I wanted to get a license actually a couple of years ago, finally, but then life happened and changed priorities, so to speak. But a while ago, a former girlfriend, she was riding a beautiful old Ducati, and I really loved this bike. But I guess I will not get a license anymore. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. The worst thing that happened to me in regards of a bike was when I was on holiday, and if possible, I used to rent a bike, right? And so I did a couple of years ago. I got a bike while I was on holiday, and I was on an island, on a Spanish island. And so the street took a turn and I didn't get it. So I went straight on, and I ended up on a, like, kind of an open area, and there were 3 goats. They were fixed to, I don't know, to like a tree or something. I can't remember. And so they got so crazy, you know, they jumped around and kind of fixed themselves in a very strange position. So it took me a while to get them off, you know, because they were I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. They got pretty scared, seeing me flying towards them with my bike. But I didn't get hurt. But I couldn't leave them like that, you know. I think they would have died. But it looked quite funny. Yeah, poor goats. Just a second. Okay, so some last touches here on this guy. You like it? I think yeah, I think I'm okay with it. And I would like to turn it into some painting. And since I didn't know what to draw today, I think I'm happy with what I got. What do you think about the wings? Add some white for intense highlights though. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wouldn't call it a finished drawing or painting. It's a sketch, at least. And I like that the wings kind of are some negative shapes, you know. I want the wings to pop out because of the dark background. I think that's cool. So I think I will keep the wings in a kind of lighter color. Fade. Fade. So let me first get this. The wings fade into the background. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, well, maybe I will darken the background so it's more like the wings are kind of a negative shape. You know, if I get all this dark here. I don't know. I think about the. I'm already thinking about the painting because I think I will use this as a basic sketch and then do a colored painting maybe on Thursday. I think. I still feel the pose is not dynamic enough. Maybe I have to change that or work on it. I don't know. So my anatomy again is not super great. This leg looks actually pretty stupid. Let me see. Maybe good enough for today. It could have been worse. And I think that's it for today. I think I need a rest. Well, not too hard, but just add some shadow here and smear it like so. Yeah, I think that's okay for today. Thank you for your help. Oh, you did. You remember the wings were actually your idea. And it's probably the best of this frog. No, it's always great to have you here and very inspiring. You have good ideas. And not only because of that, of course. You tagged me on Discord. Oh, that's good. I'm curious. I will look at it. Maybe not today, but I promise I will do it tomorrow morning. Because I have to get some sleep. I think in 6 hours or so. I get a phone call, which is pretty important. Not super, super, super important, but important enough. I have to take it. Let's put it that way. I can't ignore it, unfortunately. Bye, Kalina. And thank you for hanging out with me. That was great. It's always a pleasure. Okay. So, oh no, there's no reason to apologize. It's a great pleasure to deal with you, actually. I always enjoy it. So, thank you again. And see you or read you tomorrow. And I hope I see you on Thursday. You have a great day, I guess. And take good care, Drive carefully. Okay. Bye, Kalina. And to everyone else who's still in the stream, see you in 2 days. Bye.